So I wouldn't talk too much about it, but what I want to talk about will be, the forward plans for MaGIC going forward. So far this year, the MaGIC Startup Academy launch that you're experiencing is a 5-day program to actually launch the full cadence of library of courses, workshops, and training and experience sharing sessions, so that everybody can learn from each other. I think you build from a core set of skill sets, and then after that, you can invest into your startup and your business models in order to reach the next level. But the next thing that I want to talk about is the forward plan when it comes to potentially an accelerator program next year. So it's in our plans to work on an accelerator program where the focus will be regional. Because if you look at Malaysia as a whole, across the 3 different layers, at the very top we have companies like Axiata, CIMB, TUN, and Asia. They've made it big regionally. At the second level, you have companies like JobStreet, IP88, MOL, NAFNANG. They've also made it regional by themselves. And then you have the up-and-coming ones like iMoney. Well, a few others, right, if I remember correctly. Okay, iMoney, SourceSpace, iProperty, yeah, which are all playing at the same level, going regional too. So the question is, can we actually create a system where everything is connected, yeah, so that the Malaysian ecosystem can be wired in a certain way, yeah, through the investors, through strategic partnerships with those with user access and user base in order to create value for startups. Because one of the things that we've noticed about Malaysian startups as a whole is that people can build good product. We've got talent over here, a bit here, a bit there, a bit here, a bit there, but everybody seems to be not connected together. So if you connect everybody together along with different parts of the ecosystem, especially with regards to the funders, investors, as well as those with access to user base, and also an efficient way of acquiring paying users. Perhaps there's a way for us to create valuations, because at the end of the day, an ecosystem can only grow when there are substantial exits. And if you look at Malaysia historically, I remember Kylie mentioning that 7 out of 8 top exits in the tech sector within Southeast Asia had been Malaysian. One major success story is like JobStreet, for example, $500 million Aussie dollars. Yeah, you've got a few other companies that have been listed in the Australian Stock Exchange. Let's say Patrick Grove's portfolio of companies. Now, the reality is, if you look at Malaysian case studies, we have what it takes to go regional. What we need to do is connect everybody together. And so I want it to be linked to potentially a program which is structured in a way where startups can have, hopefully, a roadmap, yeah, of building regional ties, of understanding the different local environments and local cultures, so that we can expand beyond our shores, and put Malaysia as the center of ASEAN. So that's the overall theme that I have to impart upon you. So things are still work in progress at the moment. And when the details are a little bit more fleshed out, a little bit more finalized, we'll be releasing more information. I guess that's all I have to share at the current moment. So please bear with us whilst we work on the final details of the program. And I think this particular set of 5 days that we've experienced so far is a great way to bring everybody together. Yeah, and everything starts from building a community, and then we build the hard pipes to scale at a different level altogether. So I guess would anybody have any questions? Just one question? No? No questions, right? I'll hand the floor over to Lies then, so that the startups can start pitching to everybody. So let's give a big round of applause to the startups.